tap dance my way into your kingdom, your lair, into your cage. The shark cage, ladies and gentlemen.
Jared, good to see you again.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Got a lot of stuff to go over, and I got to jump right in by saying that, you know, for every conversation and interview we've done, this is a little different because there's one less member of 30 Seconds to Mars today.
Oh, I've never been asked about this yet.
Oh, is that right?
Very first time.
This is big news. I mean, it's Matt. Where did he go? What happened?
Oh, Matt.
Yes, Matt.
No, I haven't addressed this publicly.
Okay.
And it's nice to be able to, but Matt is a human being that we love very much. He's our brother and our co-conspirator and our friend, our comrade, if you will. He was recently a married man. As you know, changes your life in many ways, and it was time for him to spend more time with his family at home.
So this happens in the middle of the tour. You lose your bassist. How do four guys stay together when you lose a member like that?
There's really no good time to do this sort of thing, especially in the life of 30 Seconds to Mars. If it's not Taste of Chaos, it's something else. You just have to welcome these things. I find we often want to control and keep things the same, but change is inevitable, and it's an absolute. The only thing that's really consistent out there is change itself, I suppose.
So what are you going to do?
Amen.
Dude, I have to ask you. Everybody knows the story now. You got trampled in El Paso. What happened? Take me through that.
To clarify, I think a lot of the press tried to swing this in a kind of a negative or a really violent way, and it wasn't that at all. It was me. I jumped off the side of the stage onto the floor where there weren't any people, which I do that often, and I ran out onto the floor singing The Kill. Everyone gets really excited when I do that. It's a fun way to break the boundaries of the band on stage and the audience, and we like to keep things spontaneous and exciting. And so I ran out in El Paso that night, and a couple thousand people decided they were going to leave their seats and come and sing with me all at the same time. And it was really just excitement, and people were thrilled and just rushed all at the same time, and I kind of got crushed up against a wall and ended up hitting my face. Not even that badly, and it's the most severe, the smallest of fractures on my nose, and my eyes healed since, but I got a little scraped up. But 10 seconds later, I'm standing on top of that same wall, and we're all singing together, and it was like Kumbaya or something. But it's a scary moment when you see that many people rushing toward you. Kind of like, okay, hi, how are you? Because you can't stop the crush. The people in front don't see the people behind, and the people behind don't see the people behind them. So it ends up being like a wave that keeps coming. And there were definitely a few scary moments, but they quickly disappeared, and I climbed my way out, and it was an incredible show. There's an element of chaos. It's Taste of Chaos.
You've climbed to the top of our rafter at Next Big Thing 4 or Next Big Thing 5. You jump out. You ran to the soundboard at our show in December.
Yeah.
You ever at that moment just go, wow, Jared, this really isn't a good idea. Why are you doing this? Or do you just never think about it?
Well, I think in El Paso there was a moment of because someone said you may not want to go out there tonight. A few people said that because the crowd was really, really excited and it was intense. But I just kind of did what I felt in the moment, and it was less about me getting my nose broken, and really it was about what was to note there was the excitement and the passion and the insane crowd there was really incredible.
The chaos.
Yeah, it was fun because I'm the only one who got hurt, and it wasn't anything that big a deal. So a little bit of controlled chaos is good once in a while.